Another Supreme Court case prompted further interpretation of the First Amendment. In 1970, Fred Doyle was involved in several incidents. First, he engaged in an argument with another teacher which culminated in the other teacher slapping him. Doyle subsequently refused to accept an apology and insisted upon some punishment for the teacher. His persistence in the matter resulted in the suspension of both he and the other teacher for 1 day. A walkout protest by a number of teachers resulted in the lifting of both suspensions. Doyle then was involved in 3 other situations at the school that year. He got into an argument with school cafeteria employees over the amount of spaghetti he had been served. Next, he referred to students as sons of bitches. And last, he made an obscene gesture to 2 girls in connection with their failure to obey his commands as cafeteria monitor. So his record wasn't spotless. However, it was the next incident that broke the camel's back, so to speak. In February 1971, the principal circulated a memorandum to teachers regarding their dress and appearance. Doyle conveyed the substance of the memo to a disc jockey at a Cincinnati radio station. Afterward, Doyle apologized to the principal, conceding that he should have communicated his criticisms to the school administration instead of the radio station. Approximately 1 month later, the superintendent made his customary annual recommendations to the board on contracts for non-tenured teachers. He recommended that Doyle not be rehired. After being notified of this decision, Doyle requested a statement of reasons for the board's actions. He received this statement: You have shown a notable lack of tact in handling professional matters, which leaves much doubt as to your sincerity in establishing good school relations. A. You assumed the responsibility to notify WSAI radio station in regards to the suggestion of the Board of Education that teachers establish an appropriate dress code for professional people. This raised much concern not only within the community, but also in neighboring communities. B. You used obscene gestures to correct students in the cafeteria, causing considerable concern among those students present. Sincerely yours, Rex Ralph, Superintendent. Doyle subsequently sued the Mount Healthy Board in the United States District Court, claiming that the board's refusal to non-renew his contract violated his rights under the First and 14th Amendments to the United States Constitution. After a bench trial, the district court held that Doyle was entitled to reinstatement with back pay. The Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed the judgment. In 1977, the U.S. Supreme Court heard the case known as Mount Healthy City School Board versus Doyle and affirmed the lower court's decisions. Clearly, had the radio station happening not been submitted as a reason for his non-renewal, which was recognized as a free speech public concern, the board legally should not have dismissed Doyle on that instance. However, the other instances definitely demonstrated his lack of tact in handling professional matters.